Hello, my convicts and convict heads. Yes, it is Attic of Convict bringing you guys and gals another video. And salute to you, my elites, those who have joined for just $1.99. You can also join, gives you access to emotes, badges, as well as giveaways, and hopefully charity work in the future. If you want to join, feel free to do so. And yes, shout and salute to my elites, those who are already joined and supporting the channel. Thank you very much. You really are making a big difference. So please keep doing you. Thank you. Right, so today's video, what we're going to do is we're going to do comments with Kappa. But before we do, I just kind of wanted to give you an update on my kind of tinkering around with the VDSL AX82U, which is the router that you've seen me using before from ASUS. And I've actually done something quite interesting. I've been doing a bit more tinkering around with it, and I think I have actually discovered something or done something even better. So let me know if you can tell what it is. Let me just go over to this so you can see it. And let me know if you can tell the difference or what it is. Bit like countdown. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So, have you guessed what it is yet? If you haven't, it's my ping. My ping is low, lower than what it's ever been before. If I show you what I generally do here in terms of connection, let me try and find one that is actually true to form to what I normally get. It's this. Hold on. We'll go back up a little bit in time. This one here. If you look at this one here, this is generally what my connection's always been like, where I get about 31, 32 download, up to 34 download, and about 5, maybe 6 upload. That's normally what I get on there. And as you can see, what my ping is 35. So I've gone from 35, or having a ping of 35, all the way now to a connection where I've got really, really low ping of here, 25, 37, 5, and 26. This one. So we've now dropped from around 35-ish ping, maybe 30 ping. Generally, it's been like 30, 35, maybe a little bit higher, all the way down to 25 ping. I've managed to get my ping to 25 ping. How? So I was doing tests. We have dropped a bit in download speed, just a little bit. Upload speed doesn't seem to have changed, but I was getting about 40, 41 download, and now I've kind of traded a bit of download speed for ping. But yeah, there you go. I don't know how I've managed to get the ping lower, but there you go. I just thought I'd show you and show that off. I will probably do a video going through ASUS again, so if you want to see that, by all means, I will do another video. Anyway, we're here for comments with Kappa. So here we are. I've been waiting again. As like I said, I don't want to do it every week or every month because it's just going to get really repetitive. Might not even get people commenting as much. So obviously, I want to throw them in as much as possible. And I thought this was a great time, especially with our first commenter on here, which was from Trey Days 113. Salute to you, Trey. And he said, looks like you've been having some pretty good games, Kappa. I also see you no longer running with satellite, but DSL must certainly makes a difference. I'm not sure if I remember correctly if you had copper internet before, getting satellite, then DSL now. And congrats on fiber soon to come beyond October. I read that you guys, UK, are doing away from copper, and pretty much all UK will be using fiber. You guys definitely ahead compared in here in the States. I believe we still gonna be having copper for general public for 10 plus more years, since the internet service providers I have are still pushing copper for residential upgrade in next 2 to 3 years, and that's supposed to last for 5 years once installed for general population. So yeah, we've got a long way to go here in the States before everyone has fiber. Good to see you having some good fun. So I did put a comment here and say, hey Trey, yes, unfortunately most of most of the UK is on VDSL. Most are part fiber, like myself. UK is worst unless you live in London or equivalent. You've got no chance of full fiber, but past few years started getting better. And finally, up to 2025, they're hoping to change to full fiber internet, which is apparently what they're saying. I have tried the thing, Trey, not been easy. Upside down face. The life of a YouTuber with horrible internet, LOL. So yeah, very, very, very big thank you to Trey. Appreciate you. It is unfortunate if a lot of the US, because it's kind of funny. I always kind of see America as having more or less all full fiber. Obviously, that isn't the case. Like in most countries don't have full fiber, and it is kind of annoying. There's only certain areas that do have better fiber, and if you go and search for it on Google, you'll actually get a list of countries with the best fiber internet or with the best internet connection, and you'll be able to find out who's like the top dog, who's more or less the whole of the country's got full fiber, and so on and so forth. Yeah, fortunately, I've been on VDSL or part fiber for many years. I've moved around to many different places. I've not just lived here or within this region all my life, but it's been the same. Unless you physically live like in London, there is no chance of getting full fiber internet. It's always been, you just get copper, or you get either ADSL or you get VDSL, which is what I've been on for many years. I have tried many different things. I've been on 4G and tried that. I've tried satellite from Elon Musk, as we tried as well. Many different things, and none of them seem to actually physically work and help. So, yeah. But very true. After October, we hopefully will be getting our first instance of getting full fiber internet and getting the chance to play on that kind of connection, because it is coming. I've done a quick search and it says you can pre-order for the new fiber internet, which is going to be 1,000 down and 200 up on there. But I am with a company that does async speeds, so they can give you the same download and upload. And I've spoken to them, and they said, yes, definitely we'll be giving you 1,000 down, 1,000 up. And he's even explained and said, with fiber optic, you can do it. Even Virgin Media can do it. Why they've never done that himself, and this is from a proper engineer who I spoke to, saying why Virgin didn't do that when they could have actually done that as well. It's kind of weird that they've not done async speed. So, yeah, big shout out to Connect Fiber, who's I am with. So, salute to Connect Fiber for obviously helping out. But yeah, hopefully, Trey, we will be having some great gameplays and going back to live streaming. So, appreciate your comments. Thank you very much. And hopefully, America gets gears in and sees how good internet is for UK and go, we need that. And hopefully follow suit quite soon afterwards. So, appreciate your comments. Keep doing you. And we've got one under here at Cam Kuliak. 9 hours ago, saying thank you. Play PUBG with controller settings. I just thought, you're welcome. I have done a video on Steam, because they have updated Steam. That will be coming out this week. So anyone who's having problems with the new UI, I will be doing a video on that. So definitely subscribe and hit the notification bell. Make sure the notification's set to all, and you'll know then when that video goes live. Arthur Korean, salute to you, good sir. Back again. I really want to get this router. It is a good router. I hand on hat, hand on the Bible, whatever, however you want to do it. I've been sworn in as the new president. It is good. It is good. It has got its caveats, and I will be doing a video revealing the good and the bad. I'm not sponsored by Asus at all, so everything I'm talking about obviously is my own comments, because I physically went and bought this. It's very expensive, £200 for a device. But the fact that it replaces all of your other tech in your house, you don't need another modem router or modem to stand in front of it. It's its own modem router. So no more home hubs, no more skyboxes, whatever. It's just that and your computer. Really good. Really, really good. And it has made a huge difference. The fact you can also see what's happening down at the D-Slam as well, which Nova Router does, is really cool. You get an idea of what the actual tech is in that box that you're connected to. That's connected then to the exchange. And you can actually see what that's running, what it's called, and what they've got to offer on there as well. So you could even talk to your provider and say, well, this is something you've got on there. Can you not switch that on? So, yeah, lots of cool stuff to find out about the router. But like I said, I'll do a separate video on that. But yeah, it is a very good router. If you can afford to get one, I definitely recommend looking into it or doing a bit more research into it. I wouldn't just say jump out and buy one just because I'm having a good experience. The big issue about this is routers or locations to where you live as well. You will have very, very different experiences with tech than what I would, especially one that's controlled by where you live. So just be aware that obviously you need to just research on that. But in the way it's been working at the moment, it's been very, very good. I've only had maybe a few things that I want to mention on. Again, I'm going to do a video. I'll probably even do the video today and put it out either today or within the next couple of days. But it has been very, very good. And I've been pleasantly surprised by how much better it is. So, salute to you, Arthur. We've got David Bullock underneath. Why is my Steam so much different to yours? This is another reason why I'm going to do the video. Big shout and salute to you, David. Yeah, they have updated Steam. They've updated Steam a lot, the UI, the whole UI and everything, and it's been like that for a while. I've been meaning for a while to get in there and do a video, but I've been trying to learn it myself. But because I don't use Steam that often, and I don't use games that require you to have the UI from Steam, I just kind of brushed under the carpet and was like, oh, okay, you know, I'll do it later, I'll do it later, and do it later. And then I've been getting comments coming in, and it's like, I need to do it. And I keep forgetting and then getting back to it. And it's like, ugh. And then the other day I was like, nope, you're doing it. And I did do it. And the video is out there. The video is ready. So that should go out today or tomorrow as well. So yeah, I'll get on to that for you, David. Salute to you, good sir. So I've got Raph here. Yeah. Oopsie. So Raph said, clickbait me, thinking it's multiplayer, but it's Warzone. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry, Raph. And I'm sorry to the people. I didn't actually mean to clickbait. Basically, if you look to the right here, it says now Warzone. Even that, I think, is wrong. These hidden AX82 features. Basically, I've done a multiplayer game, and I tend to do recordings in bulk. Or if I can do them in bulk. I've done it in bulk where I've done so many videos to go out. I actually meant to upload the multiplayer gameplay where I'm talking about the AX82 features and it says multiplayer, but I put it and then accidentally uploaded the Warzone game instead of the multiplayer game, which I did do the multiplayer game afterwards. But yes, I accidentally clickbaited people into thinking it's multiplayer when it was actually Warzone. So my bad. I do need to make sure I check videos before I put them out. I swear to God, I actually thought that was a multiplayer one. But if I ever do it, do slap me and tell me in comments and say, no, this is wrong. This is not Warzone. It's multiplayer. Put the multiplayer on now. So, yes, my apologies. Wasn't intentional. I just dumb and just uploaded Warzone for some weird reason instead of multiplayer. And as you can see, I put, oh crap, uploaded wrong one again. And then said, obviously, sorry, Raph. I'd a video of what to upload. This is me typing on mobile. I should stop typing on mobile. Mobile phone really does my head in because it changes some of my words. And then it just doesn't make sense. And I probably just meant, sorry, Raph wanted to upload a multiplayer one, but ended up doing Warzone. Damn it, we'll have to change its name. And then Raph just said, I still watch all your videos, good content though. And salute to you, my elite. If you didn't know, Raph is an elite convict, hence why he's got a emote there. Really, really cool. Salute to you. I do want to try and get better emotes, but you have to bear with me on that one. Because it's cost a lot of money. I've been inquiring into it, and people want a lot of money just for small emotes. So either I need to find someone who can design emotes I can copy and watch their videos and then do my own, or yeah, just pray that someone does it cheaper. And then they put at the end here, I know, just thought it was correct. Oh! And a big salute from Raph. Salute to you, good sir. I'm playing Apex Legends with the Aces. Got here from Lucas Bow. Saying don't work. Big stuttering in Warzone. It does, unfortunately, depends on system. And also, just be aware if you have Fidelity Casts, I think it's called. FX Cast, whatever that one's called in the settings. Just be aware that has actually been causing me stuttering. So just make sure you turn off that one, the FX Cast. I think it's called FX Cast. I'll type that in there as well. Oh, okay, I won't because it won't let me. So yeah, if you go into the DLSS part of it, and it's the CAS one. Everyone keeps saying use the CAS one, the FX CAS or whatever. You might want to change. If you have any stuttering in game, take that one off. I've noticed I've been getting a lot of stuttering with it, with new updates from NVIDIA. So just be aware if you've got a new update, the FX CAS seems to be giving me stuttering. So just turn that off. I use the NVIDIA one now at the moment. So yeah, just be aware of that one if you're playing Call of Duty. If you're having any problems, just turn it off, see how it goes, see if it fixes it, because it had fixed it for me. So there we go. Again, from Raphael Elite. I find on my end of gaming is the time of night, the hit detection is strange. You are ready for this new connection, couldn't come any sooner. Go and de-stress, get your feet up, after tidy up. Yeah, because if you've not noticed what the video is called, it's Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, stress to the max, explanation at the end. Because I've been having so many problems and hit detection's just been going completely out the window, and I've just been like, yeah, I just want to headbutt the wall right now. Sometimes, especially on this connection moment, I can be up to maybe 4 hours or so of doing recordings, just trying to get a good recording. Because I want, obviously, the recording to be a balance of action, obviously good detection as well. I don't care if I win or lose, as long as it's got good action in it, constant action, and everyone's moving around, and it's a good fun game, something that's going to be entertaining. But then also have, obviously, good hit detection. Because I don't want to get into fights where the game pace is good and fast and everything, but then all I'm doing is just constantly die. And it's due to the fact that my connection just isn't handling what it's doing. So, yeah. It can stress me out sometimes, especially when I know I shoot someone 12 times before they've even fired. They're like, and then just turn around and go, bang, bang, and then I just instantly die. And it's like, what? And then you watch the kill cam back, and it's like, I've gone up to them and gone, you're going to shoot me, mate? And it's not the case. I've jumped around the corner shooting, and it's even like, looks like I've just gone around the corner and gone, oh yeah, this is a gun. Really, really annoying. And again, I put, yeah, this was the wrong video. I'm doing the correct one now. LOL. Again. And it's put, sheesh. Yeah, I changed it to D drive and forgot. So yeah, I've been having a few issues where all my videos, when they're posted from OBS, it automatically get put onto my C drive. But the problem is, I'm running out of space. And especially if I do like a bulk of videos, it's too much. But yeah, I've got a 4 terabyte drive in my D drive section, and I forgot to change it. So I've now changed it to D drive, but I got to remember now when I want a video and I want to upload it, I've got to go to D drive videos, not where I would normally go. And a lot of times I forget. And if you go up to the folder on here on OBS and put file and then go to location, it generally takes me to the C drive. So I've got to just be aware of that. I'll have to figure out if there's anything I could change to fix that. So we've got one here from at LXC3909, 7 days ago. This is no installation for the DNS benchmark app. You just download it and run it. Yes, you just download it and then you click on it and it runs. And then you just run the test, delete all the DNSs, go to the websites I've said previously before, and then get the listing of DNSs, add all the DNSs in, add the one that your modem router's got set in by your provider, make sure that's added to the list and all that. And then just run the test and it'll give you the best DNS. This is something I've done recently. Might be one of the contributing factors to why my ping is a bit lower as well. So just be aware. It does definitely make a difference with DNS. So make sure you're doing the test and you're running your computer on a DNS, as I am currently doing that very recently. And my ping is now 25 milliseconds. So take of that what you will, if it's that or if it's the other part. But again, I'll do that in a video for you. So one from Cassie LP 8846. Hi, so for 944, how do I fix this problem? Because I actually don't know how to do it. And it's regarding the DNS. And I've just said here, if it's the system name server are slower, you need to pick the top two and that will disappear. All this is saying is you, if you've chosen a name server lower down the list, chosen a lower down the list. No, in my opinion, my top 5 should be good. Don't worry too much on the top. It's mainly the others that will matter. In English, because again, I've typed down phone, what I'm telling him is, he's shown me a part where the top one was coming up as red for him, but all the other ones were green. I was just saying to Cass that what you need to do is you go in and you pick the very top 2, and then the top 2 you need to be picking, it'll change it to green. What you can do though is generally between either the top ones or the row of 5 or maybe 10, there isn't a huge difference between, there's probably like 1 or 2 between each one. And what you can basically do is choose any of the ones on there. Obviously, don't choose US ones. But if you do the one that I said, where you delete all your DNSs and then just completely go onto the web, onto the site and find all UK DNSs and then write them in like I've done, then all of them are from the UK. Some are still appearing up as US, but they're actually still UK. So just be aware, if you do your own list from the UK and it still says US, just ignore that US bit because it actually still is UK. I don't know why it does that, but it's kind of weird that it still says some are US. I'll show you here. Like these are UK, but some actually come up as US. Apart from obviously these ones that I've inputted myself, like Google's DNS, I put in here, and I've also put 1111 as well for Cloudflare and what have you. All these ones, some of these do come up as US ones, even though I've gone through purposely deleted every one of these and then just put in just UK ones. Some still come up as UK. So if you've completely gone through this list yourself and changed all of these to UK ones, just know if it says US, just ignore that because it is UK because you've put UK DNSs in. Unless obviously like Google or anything like that, that might be US based. Obviously Google here in the UK is in Ireland, where our Google is, because I get paid by Google Ireland. So yeah, just know that it is in Ireland for here in the UK, and obviously you've got the one in US. But yeah, if you've done like me and you've changed all of them, the top 2, if you haven't changed all of them, then it'll be based on you choosing whichever's the UK. But again, you might get US in there or might say US, but it's not. But I would recommend deleting all of them like I've done in the video and then redoing it. So make sure you redo it on there. So got here from Raf again. Interesting map as always, great gameplay. And this is from Albagra Fortress. And I've put down, is it any good? My personal opinion, I don't like it. I don't like the map at all. If they shrink it to just being around the fortress, then it might make it better. It's kind of dumb because you've got two things you could do. You can either drop into the hot zone, which is right in the middle of Albagra, and you might not get a gun because there's very lacking of weapons and plates and everything, money and all sorts in the middle. And then on the outsides, you're kind of at a disadvantage because everyone's looking down at you and you're looking up at everyone, which is not the way to do it. So by far, probably one of the worst maps I've ever made for Warzone is Albagra. So another one here from David Bullock. My stream looks nothing like yours. Again, David, sorry. Yeah, it's been updated. Need to do a new video. I have done the new video that'll go out. So yeah, just be aware of that, David, and we'll get that out to you very, very soon. This one of them games you can do for 30 minutes. Again, from Raf, sorry. This is one of those games that you can do a 30-minute video and good to reach out to different audience out there of all ages. Seen a bit of streams on this game. Looks good. As always, great gameplay. We'll watch. Just drank two cups of Cuban coffee. Sheesh. Cuban coffee. Nice. Very nice. So Starfield Space is ace. Yeah, I get what you mean. So basically, Raph is just saying that these are good videos, but you kind of want to do like in 30-minute durations rather than doing like an hour or whatever. I was kind of trying to just do it to be quick to get it all done in, or as much done as possible. So I was doing maybe up to an hour. But yeah, I agree. Doing 30 minutes probably is better. So I definitely agree. And another person here, Pure Baldness, or as we know him as Doc Hendricks. Salute to you. And nice to see you come back. Nice to see comments on the channel. But not sure how this will reach audience, Kappa, but I hope it does. This seems a bit of a tall ask from my point of view. I have high hopes for the 1,000 connection. Thank you, Docs. Docs. I don't know how I call you Docs, but Doc. Or Pure Baldness. However you want to put it. I think if it's Doc, or is that could that be why is your name gone out of my head? I do this every so often. I look at someone and go, I know you, and it's Adam. No, it's Adam in tip. Is that Adam? It might be Adam. It might be Doc. It might be Adam. Either way, they've come back to the channel. Doc or Adam. I even said, yeah, Doc, because I thought it was Doc, but I think it's Adam. It's either Doc or Adam. Either way, Doc or Adam. Yes, 1,000 connection, yes. And yeah, I do hope that Starfield does better. I am going to do some more videos on Starfield, see how it goes, but I will try and do it to 30 minutes. So yeah, we'll see how we go. But I have had videos that I've done really well. The return to Sons of the Forest has got over 80 plus views. So if Sons of the Forest can do pretty well, I'm sure Starfield can do pretty well. So I will do another video on Starfield at some point. But yeah, it's either Doc or it's Adam. It could be Adam, because Adam's got the habit of putting interesting names. I don't think it's Doc, but either way. Raf, GT Sport, definitely a bug, gas mask, and parachute at the same time. Always great gameplay. As for the green screen, thinking Kappa is on the beach. Laughed my ass off. I was like, what? My brain was like, what do you mean on the beach? I'm kind of confused. What do you mean? I think it's probably just the way that the camera looks, the webcam looks. It probably look like I'm tanned, possibly, or a bit bright. That's something on there. But yeah, salute to you, Raf. But yeah, I died to a bug in Warzone. I got to the end. We're doing really, really well, and then I jumped off. I pulled my parachute, and it didn't pull, and just splattered on the floor. Very annoying. As you can see, I put very annoying bug, and then Adam at Adam. But that's Adam. So I am very confused. If that's Adam or if the other one's Adam. I know Adam's got a habit of changing his name, but Adam's put real. And I put definitely annoying bug. So salute to you as well, Adam, not to forget you while reading comments. But yeah, Adam0189. It could be Adam or it could be another Adam. I don't know. I'm just so confused. People changing the name so much, I can't keep up. So stop changing your names. Leave them. We've got one here from Raf. The new connection does look like it's improved, saying that 3 to 4 months ago your connection has changed a lot. The new router features have gone in your favor, and with the new connection coming soon, will be insane. See you on the battlefield, LMAO. As for your gun and the secondary gun choice, a good choice for both of them. Map long to mid guns, and for the developers, and for the developers, you're very right. Leave it to the depth knows best. Always, as always, great video and fresh top cut haircut. Yes, I basically just shaved all my hair off at that point. Yeah, I get annoyed with my hair. Never been a hair kind of guru. The root has helped a lot. Still some inconsistent issues, but that's just the fact my connection is meh at best. Which it is. It is meh at best. So, yeah. Another one from Arthur. Salute to you, Arthur. Saying, not gonna lie, the gameplay is smoother. Your hit rate are hitting too. And I definitely feel like it is. This was me using Modern Warfare with the Asus AX82U, but with the adaptive QoS. Adaptive QoS, basically, you've got like an AI version of QoS. What it will do is you can prioritize like certain things. It'll give you a selection of games, media, file transfer, web browsing, whatever. You can choose now, and you can input into category order where you want them to be, or you can just use the one at the bottom. You get like a selection of them, and I chose the adaptive one at first to try out. And what it will also do is it'll change your internet speeds based on the testing. So it keeps on testing your internet speed. So it'll run the test each and every time. So it's basically taking a proportion of just a slight bit of speed, just to keep on running speed tests every so often. And it'll keep on changing your download and upload speed to match, which is really, really cool. The only problem is it only works for adaptive. So if you put it onto anything other than the adaptive one, you won't get access. Plus, if you take it for adaptive, you don't get the other one as well, where you can put it into game mode. So when it knows it's running in a game, it'll then dedicate more time to the game rather than anything else. You lose that as well when you put it on to the other one. You've got bandwidth limiter, and then you've got traditional QoS. But those two don't use adaptive. A lot of the features that adaptive is good for, which is obviously prioritizing like the game mode, and then also the other bit where it changes your download and upload speed itself as it's going along, which is something I wish all modems and routers did. That if they had QoS, that they know what your download and upload speed is each time, and it's streaming, constantly checking what your speeds are and changing them in real time. So you don't have to mess about changing your sliders all the time, or knowing that in the morning it's going to be this, in the afternoon it's going to be this, in the evening it's going to be this, then having to change them manually. Have it where it just goes up and down with your connection, for giving you the best connection possible, and obviously giving you the best QoS possible as well. So yeah. So Raf again, this was 2 weeks ago, says, so this was the 30-minute gameplay you were trying to download. You got things sorted. What a good game. Calvin is a grafter. As always, a great video. Salute to you. Yeah, Calvin is a grafter. And yes, it was a video. Basically, what it was, I was trying to upload this video. I was having some weird connection issues or internet problems with the X82U. But I think it was more because I had not tweaked it at this point, because this was early days of the AX82U. And basically, it took over 3 days, more or less, to upload just Sons of the Forest. I don't know why it took so long. And it kept showing when I was watching the monitor, because there's a monitor part for the Asus, where you can see what upload, and it was only giving me like just above 0. for upload speed, and I don't know what it was doing, why it was doing it, but it was annoying as hell. And yeah, it took me 3 days to download one video, to upload one video. It's terrible. And like I said here, yeah, I think my ASUS is set wrong. Need to check it. And then Raf has come in here and said, how did you get on with the support call on the router? And I said, I think yeah, I've said it there. Not called them yet. Been watching, thanks mobile, YouTube videos. Raf also come and says, this is insane. And put just a little, LOL. Just a little. Oh yeah. We've got here from Dolo Scores TV. Dolo Scores TV, you say it right. Salute to you, good sir. For some reason, when I pull my minimap up with the big button in the middle of my PS5 controller, it makes my gun shoot. I don't know how to set it up. That is for the DS4 settings. I think it's DS4. Yeah, DS4 settings. Yeah, there is an issue where it does do that. It will make you shoot. You'd have to change it in the settings, so I'll just write that in. Just type that in. We've got one here from TC Auno. I probably butchered that. Very, very solid. Sorry, but salute to you, good sir. To TC. I'm just going to call you TC. Can I turn secure boot back on? Once you've done the overclock, you can, yes. Let me put that in. Once overclock is done, yes. So we've got one here from Hento Sama. Hento Sama! Really cool name, I like that name. How did you get Quest 2 finger tracking to work on Steam VR? Everywhere I look, everyone says it's impossible. And when I try, it doesn't work. It works inside the Quest 2 interface. And that's a good question, because unless it's virtual desktop that allows it, I'm not sure. Which is true. I'm not 100% sure. If I figure it out, I will update you. Hento Sama. But I don't know how I did it. Apparently, my hands were showing. I'm not sure how I did it. I think it's because of virtual desktop. I think that's what was causing it. But I will check into that and see if I can figure out where it is. If you see this video, Hento, just let me know if you can timestamp where it was, so I can have a visual representation, so I know which part you mean. Then by all means, I'll try and do a video on that if I can figure it out myself. So how to use PS4 pads to play PC games, and Nineality said doesn't work. And just put after that, you could try PS4, not use this in a long time. And then his reply saying, the thing is, the game I want to play doesn't have controller support, so I have to use it, but Xpadder isn't recognizing the PS4 controller. I haven't used Xpadder in a long time, so I don't know if it works or not. I might have to re-explore that, so I may try and do a video on it. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I'll type in, try and do I'll leave him a comment and just say, we'll try and have a look. Just put down, we'll try and have a look and do a video this week. So yeah, we'll try that. I believe this one is an old one. It is from Smitty Swar. Salute to you, good sir, Smitty, who's been in live streams. Appreciate you, Smitty. And he'd obviously talked about this. We've already discussed this one, saying about he's got the AX6000 and uses the Merlin firmware in QoS. I use Cake instead of adaptive QoS. And I put, hey Smitty, are you using the custom firmware? Is Cake part of the Merlin firmware? And I put yes. And I put okay, photo. Well, The one thing I have found out, apparently, that this router does use cake. Even without changing firmware or anything. Apparently it does use cake. From what I've been told. I've been through a lot of forums. So it actually already does. On this particular router, on the AX82U, it does use cake on there. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the end of the video, I think. There's nothing really else on there. Is there any helpful review I need to look? Okay, so we've got one here from Whiteout Tech saying, why the beep is this option so well hidden? Thank you for the video. No problem, no problem. I'll put a tick on there. And then we've got here from Cass Emerl P8846. Probably said it completely wrong. Apologize. Hi, so for 944, how do you fix this problem? Because I actually don't know how to do it. I think that's the one that I've already talked about. But let me tick these ones and approve them. That one's probably just delayed. But yeah, I believe that's the one that I've already discussed before, saying if it is the top ones and whatnot. Yeah, there you go. So they've all been published. Yeah, I do have a thing on here that will stop some swearing. I'm just trying to think. I'll see if I can take that out, because regarding comments is not really that bad. It's generally live stream, so I'm not sure why comments will be blocking out. I don't mind swearing. If you want to swear, that's fine. It's just generally live streams because it's text to speech. That's when it becomes a problem. But in comments, I don't care for it. It doesn't matter as long as you're not rude or extremely vulgar or racist or anything like that. Then that's fine. Then that's not good. But general like swear, fuck shit, whatever, that's fine. It's just that I'll have to figure out where that is and turn that back off. Turn them off so people can at least say fuck. At least. So yeah. Anyway, there we go. The end of the comments video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and maybe even consider joining. Don't forget, if you join, it's $1.99, gives you access to emotes and badges like our good elite Raf GT Sport. Salute to you, good sir. You can also get entered into giveaways. I want to do it, but obviously we need to have enough people that's drawing in a pool of money. Obviously can be set to one side and then obviously bring that in. So if you want to actually be part of that and actually want to get it started, then consider joining for $1.99. Also, I want to do some charity work in the future, so we've got like 100,000 subscribers, and we've got like a good portion of people, like 1,000 people or whatever, who have joined members, or maybe I'm lucky and I have 100,000 joined members. Then obviously all that money would go, like a portion would go towards giving back to the community, and a portion would go then towards obviously doing charity work as well. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of looking at with the join button. So if you want to help and be part of that, that is what you need to do. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. Appreciate you all. Thank you very much, my convicts, convicts for the comments. Salute to you. Thank you very much, my elites like Raf GT Sport. Appreciate you for continuing to support the channel, $1.99, and obviously being here and helping out in all things Kappa related. Thank you very much. Salute to you as well. Thank you. And keep being you. Appreciate you. Right. Thank you very much, everybody, and I will see you in another video. Bye for now.